Today we're taking a look at this really awesome Redstone beach house in MCPE. What's up guys, welcome back to another Redstone map showcase here in Minecraft Pocket Edition. Today we are going to be taking a look at this beachfront Redstone modern house. This is really cool. I really love the design of the building itself and all of the decorations surrounding the house, as well as there is loads of advanced redstone creations built into the map, which I think is a huge plus. Now this map is created by the Twist build team, but if you guys want to submit your own maps that will possibly be featured in a future video, you could do that in the description box down below. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this really epic house. Now we're gonna walk through the front door and check out some redstone. As you guys can see, the decoration is pretty cool. We walk past into this hallway, and in this hallway we're going to have loads of different buttons and levers which are going to do different things. The first lever is going to be right over here, and it's going to open up a hidden area behind our bookcases. As you guys can see, we could walk past this and then grab ourselves all of our gold, diamond, and enchanted books. So yeah, that's definitely pretty cool. It's like a nice little hidden area. And you can come back over here and basically flick that lever again to rehide that space. Now it is raining right now, which is making my game lag, and I think my device is getting pretty old because even though I have a Samsung Galaxy S6, it is quite laggy. But on this side we do have a desk with some other decorations and an open window, as well as we have an open space towards the balcony or porch on the outside with some other decorations and whatnot, kind of overlooking the front of the property, which is something you definitely want to have, especially in a beachfront property. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the dock. The dock is pretty small. It does include a decorative boat, and you can actually go into this boat, or what you could do is open up the space at the bottom and sort of use it for fishing. So back over here we have another button which is basically going to give us free food. It's going to just dispense random food items, which I think is kind of useful, especially in this sort of house in the middle of nowhere. And then we have another button on the right hand side which is basically going to open up a hidden room beneath the floor. So as you guys can see, it is pretty much a lift, and the lift goes down, and then we come down over here into this hidden room, which we can then use to access two separate hidden rooms. The first one is going to be to the left. We flick that lever, it's going to open up that piston door, which is pretty awesome. Then we walk forward into this underground space where we can see the water and, you know, the sea life underneath, as well as we do have dispensers with gold and diamond armor. If we go ahead and just hit the button, the dispenser will dispense those items for you, and you could just collect them. And you can do the same with the diamond as well. And my game is lagging a lot. I'm not sure if it's because I'm on a beta build, or because I'm using Redstone, or because my phone is really bad. But either way, I will try to fix that in the future. But anyways, that is basically one of our secret rooms. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the second one, which is obviously hidden behind this painting. You simply walk on through and you get into this sort of decorative room. There's not really much in here besides a bunch of different colored cauldrons, as well as some bottles on the wall if you guys want to use that to grab our I guess potions in there, as well as we do have a spot to watch a guardian, like a captive guardian, which I think is pretty interesting, as well as we do have some items in that chest, as you can see, ranging from diamonds to emeralds and a diamond sword. Pretty cool. Alright, so now let's go back above the ground and take a look at some other redstone. The lag is becoming very real right now, but we're going back towards the lift. Then we can go ahead and hit that button right over there. It's sort of like hidden, but once we hit that button, it's going to push us back up. Then we can go towards this, which is basically going to allow us to turn the lights on and off. So as you guys can see, the lights are currently off. Then we flick it again to turn it back on. So it's a simple light switch. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the next secret room that we have in here. You probably didn't even notice that it was in this position, but if you go ahead and open up this chest and grab ourselves some of our raw beef and coal, we could go into this furnace and place down our raw beef, then place our coal in the fuel slot, and once this item is cooked, it's going to open up a secret area. Now we just need to wait for it. It's going to take a few seconds here, But once it is done, as you guys can see, it will open up another lift which will take us into the ground. So there you go, it's pulling us down, and then we could walk over here and take a look at this very nicely decorated room with an enchantment table which we could use to enchant our stone sword so we could get some better damage on that. Let's grab smite. Oops, I think I did that wrong. There you go, we got smite 1. And then we also have an anvil to rename that item. And where'd my sword go? Whatever, I'll just grab a new one. But yeah, we have an enchantment table as well as an anvil, then a secret chest, which I think is the output for the items from our furnace, by the way. As well as we do have ourselves another secret area, which is activated using that button on the top right-hand corner. This is basically going to be a pop-out triple or quadruple chest system. And that's just going to give you an extra layer of security to protect your items from any mob griefers and stuff like that. So yeah, it's really cool and definitely one of my favorite creations on this map. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at some other stuff. We basically come back over here to the lift once again, hit that button, it pushes the item out of the furnace and then resets everything so you could go back above the ground without, you know, the space opening up again on accident. So let's go up to the second floor. This is going to be yet another lift on the map, the third one to be exact, but we basically come over here and hit that button. It's going to act more like an elevator. It's going to push us up to the second floor where we have a portal right in front of us that we could use to go to the nether, built snugly into the second floor, as well as to the right hand side we do have an area which is going to serve as our bedroom. It's going to give us a nice view of the outside, as well as it's going to include some pretty awesome decorations. So we have a closet over there with some chests on the inside. We have our bed as well as a crafting table and an enchantment table. So this enchantment table is going to allow us to enchant up to 8 levels. That's not really bad. We do still get fire aspect 1, which I think is okay. Now on this side we have some other decorations, you guys get the idea, and then we have this area of buttons, which is basically just going to control the lift remotely. So I don't really need to show you that because it just activates the lift, which this button also does. So we're gonna go back to the first floor. As you guys can see, it worked quite well, and then we could go towards the left, exit, and then take a look at our guardian pond, I guess, where we keep all of our guardian pets. They look very creepy, and they do have a staircase that sort of you know, send you towards that direction. We have another staircase leading towards our house on the outside. This is going to be a very small workshop. We could walk in here and then take a look at all of the decorations. I don't think there's any redstone built into this space. It's just decoration, except for this industrialized furnace. Obviously, you would enter your fuel to this chest right over here. Then you enter the items you want to smelt or cook to the chest at the top, and then you get the output to the chest at the bottom. I currently have no items on me, so I'm going to grab some items from the creative menu, and I think it's going to be in the miscellaneous. So let's grab some raw pork chops as well as some fuel. There we go. We enter our fuel to the chest in the middle, like I said, and then we enter our raw pork chops to the chest at the top. And this basically just, you know, helps you automate the system more, since you can put stacks and stacks of items into those chests. And I think there's a problem. The roof is supposed to be made out of slabs. That way you can enter stuff into that chest, but what you can do is actually just enter it into the hopper, since it contains stacks and stacks of items as well. So if you just want that extra space, just break the blocks above the chest or whatever, but you guys get the idea. It's going to store multiple items. As you can see, almost a full stack of fuel, and then 5 pork chops, which is a lot. And obviously you could store thousands if you wanted it to. Okay, so we have another door on this side, which is basically going to lead to our horses area. We have a bunch of horses on leads, which we could obviously ride later when we so choose. So guys, that is pretty much going to wrap up today's video. If you did enjoy it, please take 1 second to crush that like button. Also, if you want to see more amazing maps, do subscribe to the channel or click on the videos on your screen. Anyways, this was Twist, and I'll see you guys next time.